Good morning. Well, the fishing season is over on this river because it's the close season, which closed on the 15th of March, and it'll open again on the 15th of June. Anyway, I'm here really just to pick up any litter that I've seen. When I was last here, I saw some plastic cans, and I thought I'd pop back and have a look at the river and look at the little meadow just the other side of the river that's in the fork of the Blackwater and the Cadland River. Anyway, ducks just flown over. I've seen a coot. And there's some very nice primroses over on that other bank, which we'll look at. Okay. Well, I crossed the stream and continued to look for litter. You do get a lot of plastic bottles washed down the stream. We did have some heavy floods a few months back. We'll have that bottle. There's some lovely primroses on this bank, particularly. It is, not many people go over here. There's a corner of a meadow which is very uncultivated. It's completely covered with mounds, anthill mounds, in quite a sandy soil. I think it could be a very good habitat for certain insects, butterflies. I should keep an eye on it this summer. The Blackthorn looks really nice. It's coming into its best now, and the margin of the stream, the wooded margin, there are quite a lot of old copper stools, which you'll see later. I didn't realise that later on in this video you'll see that I discovered a piece of litter which I wasn't expecting to find. This side of the river does have some really quite large hazel copper stools. This one is one of the biggest, but there are others like this. Good place to look for making a walking stick. You should find a really straight one. Anyway, I crossed back across the river. It's one of the few places that you can cross the river in Wellington boots. When I got to the other side, I did continue to look for litter, and there wasn't quite as much litter as I was expecting. So I was looking in every bush and every clump of vegetation to see what I could find. Now the next clip, I have to admit, is a reconstruction, because after I made my find I was too busy looking at it to do any more videoing. But this is the reconstructed bit. I was just walking along here casually, looking both sides of me for any litter, and then I spotted something that looked like a dirty bit of black plastic covered in mud. Of course, I've cleaned it up since, so it doesn't look so muddy now, and here it is. It turns out to be a part of a Bronze Age burial urn. I wasn't sure when I first picked it up, but something told me that this wasn't a normal piece of litter. I photographed this, and I did send it off to someone I knew would be able to help me in identifying what it was. I had a look on the internet myself, and I found one or two similar Bronze Age pieces, and Turns out to be a Deverell Rinbury culture bucket urn. You can see this one has similar markings. Here's another one from the internet. You can see that the decoration, and they really just lay very close to the bank of the river. Of course, it was a bit more concealed in mud than that, and a bit deeper into the ground. It certainly pays to keep your eyes open. A 3,500-year-old piece of litter. Well, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please click a like or even subscribe. Goodbye.